Super Bowl 59 right here in New Orleans, the place to be. Donnie Rightside here, Andrew Zimmern, and Doug Flutie. Now, culinary arts is New Orleans. World-renowned chefs here, but also we got Flutie Flakes on the end there.
There you
Come
go.
on, we're in the business.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a candy bar, we had gummies, we had the cereal. We're in the business.
Yep, absolutely. Now, let's get
Of course,
down.
we've been out of the business for 20 years.
Hey,
but
look, you still look like you could get out there and throw some passes. Don't lie about it. We could do it. Now, let's have some fun with the food business because Sunday is big for football, even bigger for food. Andrew, help me out on Sunday. What's the platter?
Thanksgiving used to be the biggest food day in America until about 18, 17 years ago. Now it is Super Bowl Sunday by a long shot. Number 2 is the AFC NFC Championship and about 4 other sporting events after that. If you were doing a tailgate spread at your house for friends, you have to have 5 different elements.
Let's go.
You have to have something in the chip and dip world. Has to be something there just to dip something into. You have to have something in the what I call the roast department.
Okay.
That's a pile of buns and a turkey, a ham, a piece of beef, whatever. Stick a knife next to it. Let people cook, make a sandwich for themselves. Easy as pie.
Yeah.
You have to have something in the meal in a bowl category.
Okay.
Things like chili and other braised things. Something in a bowl,
Meal
hot,
in a-
especially in your colder weather environments. I then have to add a wing element. If there is not some kind of wing thing there, that's my day to do a wing thing. And then the 5th one, and this really varies from region to region around the United States. If you're in the Gulf, you have a big thing of chilled shrimp.
Yes.
If you're up in Minnesota, you may have some wild game or some wild rice thing. If you're down in the Southwest, you may have some Mexican influence, tamales or whatever. And that's your specialty item. You do all that, you've got a party.
Let me ask you a quick question. Food faux pas for Sunday afternoon today. What would that be? What can't you have at the party?
Biggest food faux pas is actually, as a host, is the mistake of not assigning jobs to other people.
Oh, okay.
I think letting go of trying to do everything, have someone bring the ice, have someone bring these beverages, have someone, you can't do everything yourself. People try to bite off more than they can chew. That is the biggest issue.
I got you. Now,
I didn't know there was this protocol. I didn't know it was this organized. I flunked. I got to go to school.
Come to my house.
I got to go to school.
Grab the family.
I got to go to
We
school.
do it at my house.
like Super Bowl Sunday. Like, what are we eating, Doug, on Super Bowl Sunday? We keeping it simple? We going all out? What do we do?
We will have the chips and dip.
Yep.
We got that covered. All types of appetizer type stuff. And then usually a pasta dish is dinner.
See, there you go. So you're serving them. That's a specialty in your house where you've got a meal thing at the end of it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that's a good plan. Now, by the way, when we talk about wings, they have to be at the party. Doug, you played in Buffalo. Wing Central in Buffalo. Were there great wings there? Did you notice the technology of the wings there? Like, what was it?
I wasn't the wing connoisseur, but Big Tree right around the corner from the that was the place everyone went.
Sure.
And we loved Blasdale Pizza, which is a chain.
Yeah.
Their wings were big. Like they were good size wing,
meaty.
There was some meat to them.
Yeah.
You weren't just having to eat 100 of them
I
to
don't
get
like a scrawny wing.
No, scrawny wing.
Too much work.
I can't have that. Can't have
Give me
that.
a chicken leg or thigh then.
I like the buffalo, but not crazy hot. I wasn't crazy hot.
Now, the question of the day with the wings is it going to be like a drumstick or are you going with the flat? That's always a big topic.
First of all, there's only one right answer to that, and that's the flats.
Yes.
Anyone who thinks the drummy is better than the flat
all the arguments
thinks that dry white meat is better than the succulence of the meat between those two gorgeous bones. The key to it is to put your fingers on one end, push down, get the release, and then everything comes off cleanly. I will say the most downloaded recipe at andrewzimmern.com is our sticky chicken wing recipe.
Wow.
They're Asian, they're spicy, they're sticky, and year after year it is the #1 most downloaded recipe. We got a lot of tailgating stuff, Super Bowl stuff, all designed for football parties on andrewzimmern.com.
Now, you guys are doing great things with the NFL. Taste of the NFL. Andrew, I'll start with you first. Explain what you guys are doing and how we can get some taste out here.
I've been a part of this for about 30 years now.
Wow.
As a participant, then an advisory member, then a board member, host chef. I've done everything for this group. Gen Youth now produces the event. It's the party with a purpose. 1,500 people the day before the Super Bowl.
Yes.
hundreds of players, Hall of Famers, legends will be there. Mix and mingle, eat great food, all benefiting Gen Youth and their incredible programs. They have a single-mindedness of purpose that I absolutely applaud. Their only goal is to eliminate student hunger in America. And it's brilliant because we have the physical places to feed young people.
Yes.
They're called schools. We can take care of 99% of kids, even kids who are homeschooled can come by and pick up food if it's done the right way.
Great.
But it's meals, it's nutrition, it's activities to get some physical wellness in, it's education around food and its importance for the body. And the work that Gen Youth is doing is incredible. All proceeds benefit these programs at Taste of the NFL, tasteofthenfl.com.
Yeah.
Make a donation if you can't come. Get involved. We are in every community and school district in America.
Got it. As
Gen
well as you,
Youth.
Doug?
Gen Youth is the organization.
Yep.
Basically nutrition and wellness for the kids, active lifestyle as well.
Yeah.
I'll be there Saturday from 4 to 5 signing autographs. It's a great... For the athletes, it's a great class reunion thing over there. So you see a lot of the guys, a lot of the legends of the game around, and then as well getting great food. And maybe I'll get more of an education because I got to grow up with my food now. I got to grow up.
My mission. We got, this is what's great for me because I'm a fan too, right? So I've been involved with these events and been to 20-something Super Bowls doing this. You get to meet your heroes and the people you watch your whole life. So to be able to hang out with Doug and, Mr. Flutie, I have to call him Mr. Flutie.
That's right. That's right.
But to be able to, hang out with people that I watched and get to know them and is such a great joy. And that's the great thing.
So do you use toothpicks for pigs in the blanket?
No,
absolutely not.
Finger. If you can pick it up, you eat it with your finger. And napkins are for little kids. Okay. But in all seriousness, the reason people should come to this event this weekend or plan for it next year and the year after that in other Super Bowl cities is you get a chance to actually spend time with the greats. They're all there. That's the beauty of this event. And obviously the purpose behind it, childhood hunger is a national tragedy. And so if we can, support Gen Youth, I don't think there's a single better way to do it than to enjoy yourself at an event like this.
A couple quick questions before we get out of here. One for you, Andrew. Any bizarre foods on the menu for you this weekend in New Orleans?
Well, look, I'm a hot dog freak. The U.S. government has laws that says companies who make them can't tell you what's in it. There's nothing more crazy than a hot dog, in my opinion. I mean, people give me crap about all the stuff I put in my system over the years. The great thing about New Orleans is that it's the most unique American food city that I know of. You say its name silently in your head, you can smell it and taste it. Every corner you're on is fantastic food. So I am just gumbo, fried oysters, gumbo, poi boy, fried oysters, gumbo. That's my rotation.
Absolutely. By the way, Doug, got to answer this question. Super Bowl Sunday's coming up here. If it comes down to a Hail Mary, you're the guy we got to ask. What are we doing out there?
Mahomes has the horseshoe.
Yeah,
all right?
He does.
I don't know where he's hiding it, but he's got it. He's had it for a number of years. So, what I would do, especially because Kelsey's one of your big threats to go up and get something like that, is something Dan Marino used to do when he ran a Hail Mary. Everybody likes to put everybody on one side of the field and send them down, buy time and throw it.
Yes.
Dan would run everybody to the middle of the field and do it in the middle of the field because it was a shorter throw, and the outside guys have to stay home. So your best shot would be using a tight end down the middle of the field and then bring the receivers to him.
There it is. Maybe Phelan down there can sort of catch one, help you out
Gerard
a little bit.
Will catch, Mahomes will throw it, right? And you think it's incomplete, and Gerard will come up with the ball. Gerard caught 6 passes that year that weren't even thrown to him. It is ridiculous.
That's true. I love that.
Absolutely true.
I love that.
Find a way. There it is. Taste of the NFL. It's Doug Flutie. It's Andrew Zimmern. Thanks for stopping by the SportsGrid Network, guys. Enjoy your weekend here.
You too.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.